Hey guys, we get questions from knife makers pretty often, and one of the questions that came up after they'd seen our video on hair popping sharp knives, and you can see that on YouTube. He asked what he should tell his customers how to sharpen their blades. You know, whetstones been around for hundreds of years, they're not easy to use, that kind of thing. One of the tools that's come out lately, last couple years from Derek's people, it's called a WorkSharp. Now this thing is a miniature belt grinder. It's got different grit belts that you can put on there, like that, and it's got these plastic guides that go over and give you angles that are built in. There's one, then it comes with another one that way, so and you can grind or sharpen rather scissors, knives, axes, hatchets. They'll tell you can sharpen anything. Not sure about that. Then you can also use it for sharpening things like this. If we run it this way, you can run it along the edge like that, but the average person is going to want to use it for sharpening knives. So we've got this plastic guide on. It comes with different grit belts. This one 80, I think, 220. This is a polishing belt. I think it's a couple thousand grit, so it's really puts a fine edge on there. And in use, power it on. I'm just going to run this blade, and you just run that across a couple times, and it puts a nice convex edge on there. You can start it at 80 for a belt that's blade rather that's really dull, and probably start with the 220 otherwise, and then go up to this one. Now we sell replacement belts. They're expensive, to be honest with you, but they're going to last quite a while. All you're going to do is sharpen some blades. Now there's all kinds of sharpeners out there. We've probably got 50 different sharpeners here. This one may be one of the very best ones that you can get out there for the money. It puts and it duplicates a custom knife maker edge on there. So in use, just fire it up, drag it along the guide, just like that. Now what I tell you, and when we were learning to use this tool, is we took a marker and we actually went right along the edge and just put a black mark right on that very edge. So you could see, I wanted to know exactly where this was sharpening. And I found that I was kind of missing the edge when I did this. So a little quick marker right there. And then what I found is rather than just dropping it in and dragging it across, I actually needed to cant it a little bit. Put it in there, and I canted the blade. I can do that on this side. Same thing. Doesn't take many strokes. But this is the side that had the marker, and probably can't see it in this light. But all of that marker is gone except for there where I went up off of the grind. And it puts it right down on the edge and gives it a nice sharp cutting edge. But we think this may be the single best consumer sharpener that's out there that puts and replicates a convex belt ground edge on there. WorkSharp comes with a bunch of different grits, comes with a couple different guides, sharpen axes, hatchets, shears, knives, different guides. Now you could use it honestly without any guide. Just like that. Get a nice polished edge on your knife. WorkSharp. Thanks. Have a good one.